position. We are members of the Parliament About a year earlier, the British Witch Coven celebrated one of their great annual festivals.
Washington State Faeries, or as I like to call it, the fucking stupid boat that I gotta take sometimes when I leave the comfort of my own town for, some reason. Sometimes good reasons, not usually. It's super cool stuff going on in this boat. Now it looks like, now, not all the people on the boat have full-on AIDS. Not all of them. Could be most of them. We don't know how many exactly. No, it's not all of them because I don't have it. Could be everyone but me. Hard to say. Another thing to keep in mind is weather stuff and also some Native American crap. It's not wonderful. So the things you should know before taking this area is 40% chance of paying way too much for chips. That's gone up. That's now 100% chance up from December. We've got probably some girls being stoked about seals or some bullshit on a buoy. The boys about a 65% chance of that. We've got trees on both sides once the water's over. No trees in the water that I'm aware of. And lots of herbies from what I hear. And then there's a slide over there. I guess they put in a water park, so that's pretty cool. I haven't been down there yet. Probably gonna get kind of drunk first before I go do that. You can get drunk on the boat. It's gonna cost like $700 or $800, and then you can get like 4 beers in you if you drink them really fast. You might be able to like giggle a little bit, piss yourself, and maybe go down that slide, and that should be okay. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy the boat ride. I'll check back in with you in just a little bit. And thank you for watching whatever WGRL news. About football, maybe, if she feels like it. 45.9, we got 45.90, we got 90, we got 99, we got 95, 99, 99, 99. Yes, we got what's that? And we got J-Bish.
What kind you got? Citrus hops.
NutraSweet? Is it NutraSweet? Sweet and low. Sweet and low down. Huh?
I'll take a 2. Oh. Yeah, 4. 3. Whichever one the new Teutonic was.
So, JP, you're the assistant coach here. Do you think it would have been more fun if Woody Allen would have got, kicked out by security for some reason?
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Thank you.
You heard it first.
I am such a fan of his.
Woody's.
No, I was talking about J-Bish. Woody Allen and J-Bish. If they got in a fight, it would be immediate shutdown. No one would ever watch anything again besides just that.
UFC would be shut down. There would be no more. Like the Holly Hooley chick.
It'd be like a constipation of ideas and inspiration. In a way,
without talking. I don't know if you need it. You really don't. Constipation needs no toilet paper.
Yeah, it's like more like
yes.
Or beer,
or marriage.
What do you think, J-Bish? Do you think Woody Allen deserved everything he got, which was like a bag of popcorn and you got to ask for his autograph 2 times?
And Cambridge.
According to you, I asked you that earlier. I don't know if you remember.
Yes. Yes. You heard it first. Yes.
Right. And we have confirmation the AIDS was not full blown. It was like a windswept effect. We're going to take it back to the platform too with, more coverage on Lady Gaga.
Oh man, who turned off that Cure song?
Why people will be like, what kind of fake milk do you got? Is there any like low-fat soy, like hemp almond substitute? And I'd be like, fuck, man.
Welcome back. This is the mayor. We're going to go down into the bowels of the ship real quick, just to get some privacy so I don't look like such a lunatic when I'm doing the news here. Now, for those of you who've never taken a Washington State ferry from Bremerton to Seattle before, you might notice for the first time and enjoy those beautiful vistas of the water, the majestic sea, the mountains of the Pacific Northwest. For those of you that take it every week or even every day, you might notice that you feel like you're getting slapped right in the face, or, called mean names by a child, or even having some salt poured into a wound that's on your genitalia. Now, no one really likes riding the ferry more than once in their entire life. And I know what you're thinking. Well, hey, man. Depends on how you look at it and shit, maybe you should just try to enjoy your ride instead of just being in such a fucking hurry. It's like, yeah, you could say that, but, I'm gonna think you're an idiot. So will every other commuter around here. The sad fact is, being stuck on this boat for an hour is a great thing to complain about because it legitimately kind of sucks cock. And it makes your whole day just kind of terrible if you do it enough times. Now, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors. This week's episode of WGRL News brought to you by The Trash. It's garbage, and it always has been, and it just might also always will be also. Stay tuned for more stuff. Also brought to you by toilet paper. When it's in a stall like this, it's kind of been pissed on already. So good luck.
Now here's a story of a bunch of toilets, and they had kids from other marriages. So those bunches.
I have never in my life received such bad service. I'm gonna write about this on No. I better speak to the manager. I've never been treated so badly. Ever. I ordered my breadsticks like 5 minutes ago.
I don't see the point in buying a Mercedes that's not an AMG model.
Oh hell no, I ain't using no scented Epsom salts in my bath.
Talking at the TV about football, maybe, it feels like it. 3:45.9, we got 45.90, we got 99, we got 99, we got 99. They're talking at the TV about football, maybe, it feels like it. 3:45.9, we got 45.90, we got 99, we got 99, we got Superbowl, whatever, 15 million. Let's see what got us here. Kids going into the fucking toilet. Now everybody dance around, shuffle your feet, and look like a retard. Because you're white, suck ass. Actually, fuck you. Halftime. This is dead. There's something strange in the neighborhood. You can call. It's the halftime show. There's something good. There's something good. Where you gonna go? And it's the halftime show. time visit, and where we all go to listen to people say stuff about something. WGRL, this week, fairy stuff. It's not easy to keep coming up with crap to say about the fair, especially in such a boring place that, I personally don't like very much. I try to forget something. Also, no easy task to walk around discussing it without looking like a psycho that's talking on speakerphone or something like that. With everybody going, hey, wait, did he just mention something about the fairy? What's this weird asshole doing? Well, no matter, because, if anything, it served as a diversion for these people, or, couldn't have contributed that much to their thoughts of suicide. So, I don't feel too bad about it. Now, some of these fairies suck a little bit more than others. This one's probably right about in the middle. So, looks like it's going pretty fast. That's a goddamn lie. This thing is the slowest way to travel through time besides Greyhound. Now, we're going to go outside again because I'm kind of self-conscious about talking in front of people. We're going to go up to the coffee shop. Fuck it, why the hell not, right? Here at WGRL, we walk upstairs to figure shit out for you so that you can watch our show and we can collect advertising revenue. This right here is a red valve. Another important thing to remember is that here at WGRL, our battery is almost always dead. It's a convenient cop-out and also an inconvenient fact of life at the same time. So if the episode starts getting boring, we'll be like, oops, dead battery. That's a wrap. As you can see, everyone's having a wonderful time on this ship. It's the good ship, Clicitatius. It's actually named after the Roman general, Dingbat the Brave. And he was the first one to discover the Pacific Northwest. That's why everything up here is named after him. And why everyone just loves the dude so much. Everyone here is part Italian for the most part. Italian/Native American. And they're, that's why they're so good at pizza and shit like that up here. I mean, they're famous for it. So if you're not from here, just appreciate that and say that to people every chance you get. And you'll seem like you're a pretty well-adjusted, smart person that, repeats things he hears on the news. Everyone loves that shit, right? All right, now we're going to go out a different door. But first we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hey, you ever had milk but you think it sort of sucks? Well, Nesquik decided to put a bunch of strawberry-flavored shit in some milk. That way, it would taste more like strawberry cock. So, if you haven't, get on down to your local convenience store and pay some money for this product. Brought to you by Nestle. Want some water? Go fuck yourself, California.
Excuse me, sir, you missed a spot. Never mind, I made a mistake.
You ever had the burning desire in your heart to shit?
And I do mean burning.
And have something delicious in your mouth first? Well, this could happen to you. All you gotta do is spend that money. And finally, from our sponsor, Life Preserver. Because if you need one of these, you're probably already fucking dead. But just in case, plus it looks kind of cool in orange. An orange Life Preserver.
I'd like one pizza, gluten-free, no dairy. I can't have any vegetables or meat.
Why can't we be like, cricket is a sport? Why couldn't we be like, hey boo, hey babe?
That's what I heard about you on the dollar bill.
Hashtag, look, I'm not paying $4 for a block of cheese when they're $3 if you buy 9 of them. There's just no way.
This is the mayor here, and he's back. What an absolutely amazing halftime show. Now, Jesus Christ here. What did you think about the stream of piss hitting the toilet right during that one part of the song where Lady Gaga started singing the theme from Ghostbusters.
So what I really thought was it was strange how like it starts going one direction and then all of a sudden he like spins around the whole spinny piss thing and then it goes into the toilet and it spreads out just before it hits the toilet. That's what I was really thinking whenever
It reminded me of some of the best parts of Picasso's Fifth Symphony, where, I mean, in that one he took a shit, so I understand the distinction.
That was his B-flat symphony, right?
Yeah, the B-flat jazzy BJ.
No, hashtags they call them, B-hashtag. B-hashtag symphony.
But the piss stream in this one was just phenomenal, completely unexpected. Am I right?
I'm gonna have to agree with you on this. Sure.
You heard it first. Jesus Christ, love the fucking halftime show.
And agreement.
Proves that America's the shit. Proves that soccer.
Donald Trump is our goddamn president. That's just big proof right there.
Well, he fixed everything, obviously.
Clearly, look at his mouth.
We all had our doubts. We all had our doubts, but I mean, we're balling out of control. And we have one person to thank. No and also Lady Gaga.
Well, it was kind of strange. I thought that Lady Gaga, that she had a football game in the middle of her concert. Strange to me, but
almost idiotic.
But she still pulled it off. I mean, nobody else could but her.
You know, she's transcending genres and inventing new ones every day. She's on top of her game. And it's not a football game.
It's not.
Although literally she was on top of it.
She was.
Figuratively.
And she might be later on tonight. We'll check back in with us later to find out more
Check
about
in with
that.
us for the post halftime show with the other show, and we'll show some people some things about a show post.
We'll show you.
Alright, we got a couple of random fans we never met. Now tell me guys, do you think Lady Gaga should have farted a second time during the halftime show?
No, I feel like the fart would have been substantial as she had to produce it out of her baby making sector the first time. So there would have been a double fart if only it had come out the right region the first time. Because I feel like the percussion or the projection of it would have been sufficient to even cover the double. So if it would have learned the first time, yeah, it's fine.
No, correct me if I'm wrong, you were the original choreographer on this act, but then you switched jobs to work with the Beastie Boys on their final porno.
Oh, I know. Well, because they are all beasts in and of themselves. So like managing like 3 beasts in one movie is intense. So I pretty much just had to like put all my focus into that one sort of like venture that I had. Gaga had it. She's been smashing shit for a while. So like that, like what we had just seen, you know, minus the wave, like what was the shit? And basically just we watch out for beast 3. It's gonna be a tits, you know, a lot of tits.
My cock and really got the mouth.
Yeah.
That's one
Now, so you were the art director on this. What do you have in store for next Super Bowl's halftime show? I hear it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's like a BDSM Lady Gaga.
Now we're moving to 7.5 guys. Is that going to be a challenge for your choreography department?
Not at all.
But it will fire her if I wanted to do what we want.
Straight up, dude. It's indispensable. Like, talent is just a fucking fit of mine.
So we're moving to 7G. We had 4G this year. 7 guys next year.
We're going to collaborate with Coca-Cola and Pepsi together. Wow, impressive.
So it's going to be a Coca-Cola Pepsi advertising gangbang with 7G.
With 7 G's.
That ain't nothing but a G thing.
No, 7 G's.
Amen.
Now, one more question before you go. If you could name the pee string you saw Lady Gaga shoot in the toilet after any celebrity, who would it be? Aliens. Now for our final segment, we'll talk a little bit about the history of the Washington State Faeries. Now, pretty common knowledge in the Pacific Northwest that the Faeries got their start and were funded by the manufacture of methamphetamines and human trafficking. But back up just a little bit, and there's a silver lining. Literally. The whole entire underwater hulls of the boat made out of silver, because they thought back then that octopi might get Tourette's syndrome and other neurological disorders instead of attacking the ship. Turns out, they may have been right. Studies have shown that, lots of shit happened a long time ago that, may or may not have been true, and we just decided not to look at it and look into it anymore because it's just really not that important. So science may have proven once and for all that we don't know as far as that's concerned. Well, as you look across the majestic Dickweed Inlet, famous for Alex Lifeson's famous guitar solo, and what do you call it? What was the name of that one? Do you guys remember? Oh, Temple of Syrinx. That was about this body of water right here. Now, sometimes you're out here at night and it's quiet, which is impossible on a ferry because they're loud as fuck. But if you listen real close, you can still hear people drowning that probably jumped off of the same boat you were riding because they just couldn't take it anymore. And that's why this water is so haunted. You know? Scientists have told us that water holds a little bit more ghosts than air does. It's just thicker and it works better for ghost shit. So as long as you don't mind sailing across haunted water, being really bored, paying way too much for chips, and also, you know, like just drinking some really like beer that'll make you piss your pants pretty bad, at least if you're me. And then, you know, just advertising everywhere you go. You take the ferry. Or you can drive around like a grown-up and it takes like time, but whatever. They had to do this for community service, so I wouldn't go to jail, because Americans still go to jail apparently. What the fuck is that even? I don't know. Apparently crack's illegal, whatever. So this has been the mayor for WGRL. And you know what? I kind of like you guys, Bremerton. Kind of like you guys.
In the place which
This week's episode brought to you by the goddamn door. It opens, it closes, it's still a fucking door, and it always has. Well, holy motherfucking shit, folks. It was the Super Bowl, and it was the year 2017. Super Bowl, 50 million.
Folks, that's a gluten-free wrap.
It was a gluten-free Super Bowl. Fair game, tight butt cheeks.
Very tight.
Everyone was hard, sweating. It was fantastic. You know what, Alex? I just hope they bring Firefly back on.
It is a
Lady Gaga directs.
At least for a couple months.
all through the history of Europe, which lies behind huge areas of our religion, philosophy, and literature. It's the major
WGRL Super Bowl coverage. Commercial free. This week's episode of WGRL News was brought to you by fucking fire extinguisher. The mayor. And the letter R.
Aqua,
Q.
separation, and the national sun. In operations which are consciously evil or dedicated to self,
So Taylor, now I know you were working behind the bar half the time. Did you think that Elton John Legend did a pretty good job of looking sort of annoyed that the camera was pointing at him? Did he look like, you think in your opinion, like as annoyed as you do right now? Just sort of.
He's just a little annoyed.
Sort of annoyed, yeah.
I think he was just sad that Lady Gaga was over and then he was just stuck here, so.
Well, we can agree it probably wasn't my fault.
No, Kylie said the mayor of Bremerton is ruining football for America.
I told you, Elliot.
Saving politics, ruining America.
That's the idea, right? You hear to hear, folks, the legend, Taylor, who said, 3 seats down from Jesus Christ himself. Who thought Elton John was a legend? Elton John legend. Elton John Legend. Elton John Legend. Sorry. You have to reset that. Elton John Legend. Elton John. You gotta get George Harrison forward solo. And I was, man. What do you guys think? Oh, this is a television network.
Yeah, basically it's
It's TV, but kind of better.